everyone, I'm Gina R. And I'm back with $5,000 and $100 bills. Now, I plan to go through these and I'm going to look for fancy serial numbers. Also look for star notes. Star notes happen to be replacement bills for bills that had an error and were pulled. They get pulled out of circulation and are replaced with a star note. So I'm going to be looking for those. Also, I'm going to be looking for older notes, anything pre-2000. Along with those kind of notes, I'm also going to look for notes that have insufficient ink, might have some misalignments, might be improperly cut, things like that. So let me go ahead and get started with my search. Okay, as you've seen, I pulled out these notes over here, separate. And the reason I did was because these are older notes, but they're not pre-2000. Let me see if I can get them to focus. Let me zoom in. There we go. Okay, this one is a 2003, a 2006A, a 2006, another 2006, and a 2003A. Now, ideally, I would have liked for them to have been older than the year 2000. But I pulled these out because this is the porthole, because it does look like a porthole, and these are the older designs. So as you can see, the serial numbers are nothing fancy. There are no errors. But I just wanted to show you that they're out there. You can find these easily. And I've come across some pretty old ones in the $100 bills. In fact, I find more older bills in the 100 because these are not searched as frequently as the ones or $5 bills. So I just thought I would share that you do have a potential of finding older notes. So I thought I would share that when you do search hundreds or you ask for hundreds, you do have a better chance of finding older notes. In this case, we didn't find anything older than 2000, but we did find 2006 and 2003 notes. In fact, the 2003 note is 20 years old, but I prefer older than 2000. And in fact, if I can find older than 1960, it's even better. But these are in very worn condition. They are marked up. So, and there is no fancy serial number to it. So these are not worth anything other than face value. So I'm not even going to keep them. They're going to go back to the bank so I can pay my bills. Now let's look at this star note that I found. Now, I was talking about condition a while ago when I was talking about the older notes. This one seems to be in really good condition. And that's what I like about $100 bills, is that usually when you ask for them, they're in really good condition. This one has no folds. The corners are in good shape. There are no stains on it. So if this turns out to be a low print run on this serial number, because it's not a fancy serial number, but if it's a low print run, there's a chance that this is going to be worth more than $100. But it just depends on what we find out about this serial number. So let me get my computer. Let's go to my currency collection and let's find out if this is worth anything. Okay, let me go ahead and move these out of the way and set up my computer. And I already have it here on my currency collection, Star Note Lookup. Okay, the bill that we're looking at is a 2013. So I'm going to change this to a 2013 denomination, $100. I'm going to enter the serial number, MG039999589, and I'm going to put the asterisk for the star. I don't have to, but I usually like to do it anyway. So let's go ahead and look this up. Okay, so mine, unfortunately, is a regular run. So what this means is that the error for this serial number was found after it was cut and put into straps. So let's get some more information on this. So I'm going to go over here and let's see. Mine was in the second run, and of course it was regular. So like I said, the error was found after it was cut and put into straps. And the print run was 3.2 million. Whereas if it had fallen in run number 1, these were sheets. Sheets is where the error is found before the sheets are cut and placed into straps. So this is when they're found during the printing phase. Someone from the Bureau of Engraving and Printing spots it, pulls out the entire sheet, and they only replace that sheet that was messed up and not all the straps after they've been cut. So this was pretty interesting. So unfortunately, being that it's a $100 bill, it's going back into circulation. I will not be keeping this because the serial number is not fancy at all. So this one is going back to the bank. So I hope you enjoyed this currency search. It was different than my normal ones. I don't really like doing large denominations like this. But in this case, I have bills that I got to pay. So I did need to take out some money to do that. And the rest of it is going back into the bank. Well, I want to wish you luck on your hunts. And until next time, happy hunting, happy collecting. Bye, everyone.